can't believe it. She's truly amazing, isn't she? Yeah, she sure is, Ichigo said. But listen, no matter what, we're always going to be here for you, Ichigo said. One hand, then Nai grasped it and said, always here. Nai said, always. Shiro said, always. Rin agreed. Always. Natsu said, always. Luffy said, always. Said Toma. Briar knew what this meant. She smiled and said, alright, always. You guys are the best, Briar said, embracing them. She turned her heel and sprinted away. Kotetsu was confused by this. He didn't join in the hand thing, but he didn't know what was that about and decided to follow Briar. Bree, wait up! He didn't even have a suit. But then, after getting out of that suit, they were ambushed by the manifestation that damaged his suit and also Barnaby's. The two of them could have been killed if not for the rest of the agents to save them and reprehend these monsters. Kotetsu was trying his best to catch up and using his next powers, but he had to be a lot more careful. Beside him was Barnaby. Hey, where are you going? I don't know where she's going, but she says that Maggie's in trouble. You think maybe Antonio must be there? Oh, damn, I forgot. He must be there. He must have been hurt, said Kotetsu. Briar, Barnaby, and Kotetsu managed to find Maggie and the others. They were completely shocked to find them that they were all bruised, beaten to a pulp, and all bloodied. Oh my god. Oh my god, Maggie! Maggie! Briar cried out. Oh god. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Maggie? Are you alive? Briar said. Maggie nodded feebly. She was really injured. Kotetsu found his best friend. Oh no, Antonio! Tony! He shouted. He took his best friend in his arms and looked at him. Antonio was fine, but his face looked like it had been beaten and all swollen. Kotetsu, who did this to you, man? What happened? That guy's crazy. He's screwed up in the head. You gotta get out of here. Antonio choked out. You gotta get out of here, Bree. He's crazy. He won't stop. He really won't stop, Maggie said. Her voice was so choked up, and she was crying so much. What are you talking about? Come on, you gotta say something to me. What is it? However, Maggie's eyes were all bulging, and she looked horrified. Look out, she gasped. Behind you, she whimpered. What? Maggie, what's going on? Why are you so scared? Before she could say anything else, she felt as if she was choked behind and pulled away. The same thing happened to Barnaby and Kotetsu. It was none other than Tommy Rollins in his manifestation form, and boy was he really pissed. You really think you're gonna keep me away from the girl that I love? I don't think so. Oh my god. You must be Bloodbones. You're the leader. I remember you, Briar said. Oh, so you're not really the sharpest tool in the shed now, aren't you? He was about to choke all three of them when the Prince Josephat came by and shouted, "Hey, ugly! Back off from them right this minute, or else this is going to go," Josephat said. Bloodbones couldn't believe it. "What is that?" "This is the dagger where I'm going to put an end to the manifestation once and for all," Josephat said. However, Bloodbones managed to get the dagger away from Josephat's hand and tried to take him out too, but he accidentally let Briar and the others go free and kicked him down. Now this battle was going to be pretty bad. During the battle, Josephat somehow stopped Briar in her tracks. "Oh, my nose is bleeding. I can't believe it. Ow." "Well, let's just say you've been messing with two superheroes. So you're the one that sent over those manifestations to ruin up their suits." "Yeah, I ruined their suits. So what?" Bloodbones said. "Well, you know what? They're superheroes. Without superheroes, who else is gonna save the world?" Briar said. "You know, I would have gotten away with it if it wasn't for you, Briar Devlin." "Like I never heard that one before," Briar said. She looked down at him. However, he says, "Hey, listen. Would you like a better life than you did before this one?" he said. Briar was stopped for a moment, stunned. "What do you mean by that?" "You can really do that?" Briar inquired. "Of course I can. I mean, can you imagine? What if maybe, just maybe, your father was a different man? He was a good man, and your mom wouldn't have to suffer, and you would have the sister of your life, and all of you would be a perfect family reunion. The best part, your friends would still be alive. I can give you this offer. Maybe I can turn back time and make their time more different, and then you'll be happy. How's that?" Bloodbones offered. This was a rare opportunity, something that Briar couldn't refuse. She could picture it. Her parents were a loving couple, her friends would be alive, and she would have the sister she would always wanted. Trembling, Briar didn't know what to say, but then she felt something in her gut was telling her something different. "No, no, this isn't right. This isn't. I, I, oh, come on. Think of your friends, too. The ones that you recruited." "What?" "Think about them. Think about how they'll completely change your point of view. Everything else would be different. And you could give your poor, traumatizing, pitiful life something new. Come on, Brie. You can have it," he said. Briar didn't know what to say. The thought made her really happy. But also at the same time, she said, My friends never got the life they wanted, huh? However, something inside her surged. But they had what they needed. She clenched her hand in her fist and said more about her friends. Ichigo Kurosaki. He lost his mother as a child, and that was the most hardest thing for him when he was a kid. When he was a kid, he was happy. But when his mother was taken, that changed him for good. And he should have saved his own mother back then. Could have stopped himself. He didn't. He didn't. But there was one thing that kept him going, was protecting his family and his friends. And the name Ichigo means he who protects. It's perfect for a hero, even if he has his moments sometimes. Briar said. All at once she could feel Ichigo's power within her. What the hell? What's going on? Bloodbones said. Luffy was an orphan, and he was found by someone that showed him the ways to be a pirate, motivating him. And Luffy found his friends that became more than just a crew. They were like a family, and he had the power of true companions. He may have lost his brother Ace, who sacrificed his life to save him. It was painful for what Luffy went through, but it was worth it. He trained harder and harder and got a hell lot stronger. He's changed so much in his strength. He may be a reckless fool that always makes mistakes that were not so smart, but he has a big heart when it comes to care for others and also for his dreams and never giving up. Briar's body began to feel like rubber, almost like Luffy's. Holy, where the hell did you? Bloodbone started to say. Natsu had no human parents. He was an orphan just like Luffy, but he had someone that showed him the way. A dragon named Igneel did. He taught him everything like a parent should. And Igneel may have went away, but he still loved Natsu like a father loves his child, his own son. And Natsu's guild, Fairy Tail, it's more than just a guild. It's a family just like Luffy's. And people from Fairy Tail can actually change the lives of other people who were dark-hearted. And Natsu can too. Fire was coming from Briar. Then, it wasn't just red, there was also blue. And then Briar couldn't stop talking. Rin is the son of Satan. Call him a demon. Yeah, he is one demon, but he's half of human. He's going to defeat Satan, his own daddy. He may be a so-called monster, but he has his brother and his friends, and the only person that cared about him and his brother, the one that raised him when his mother died. It was none other than Father Shiro. She could feel